Well, hello, Canaan. This is Pastor Daniel with this week's update. Hope all of you are doing well and you're already seeing some good things beginning to happen in 21. I know some neat things are happening here at the church family. First of all, we have quite a few baptisms coming up as families have been doing a great job in the home, selecting their children. So we have quite a few children to be baptized and a couple of adults as well in the queue. So it's really exciting to see people giving their life to Christ and want to follow Jesus. I'm also excited. This past Sunday was our second week of having our children's ministry back open, and we were already having like 50 kids. So we're not back to where we were pre-COVID, but we're on a good pace to get back there. So thanks to all of you coming out. The kids are having a great time. It's just really exciting to see all the kids back in the children's ministry area. So thank you for those that are coming and doing that, and invite the rest of you if you're kind of thinking about maybe is this a good time to come back. We have plenty of more room. There's plenty of space to social distance, and the kids just seem to have a great time. So thankful to Pastor Martin and all of you who are volunteering to make that a possibility. And we already are talking about when we can also launch children's ministry for the 9 o'clock service as well. So, but right now we're still staying just 11 o'clock. We still would like to have some more volunteers to make the 9 o'clock time happen. So if you're interested in God's pride in you to serve, just let Pastor Martin or Justin Erie know. We'd love to get you plugged in to serve our amazing children here at Canaan Baptist Church. Also, we announced this past Sunday that we have a partnership with Hand in Hand Pregnancy Center. And this past Sunday was Sanctity of Life, and Pastor Martin brought a great message on what the Bible says about how precious life is. So if you would like to donate either some items to Hand in Hand Pregnancy Center, which some of those items are listed in this email, or to just give financially to them directly, that link is also provided on this email. It'd be a great thing to do. They just have a tremendous ministry to ladies who are experiencing unwanted pregnancies, unplanned pregnancies, but they're still encouraging them to choose life. So if you want to be a part of that ministry, then follow those links below or those items below, and it is our privilege to bless Hand in Hand Pregnancy Center. And on that, this week's podcast, we are having a special guest, Tiffany DeLapp, who's one of our own. She's a member here at Canaan, but she does a lot of work with Hand in Hand. She's kind of in the pipeline to become one of the key. She already is one of the key leaders, but she's doing more and more there and gaining more and more responsibility. But we're excited for Tiffany. And she has done some other ministry to ladies experiencing unplanned pregnancy also. So we're excited to have her on our podcast this week. So make sure you tune into that when it's published. And just be blessed. Tiffany's got an incredible story of God's grace in her life. So we look forward to you hearing that and being a part of that. Also, we continue our series, Glad You Asked, this coming Sundays. We deal with the topic of spiritual warfare. We had several of you ask questions about spiritual warfare from, what is it to, does it still happen today? Because we read about it in the Bible, but does it still happen today? And so we're going to look at the answers to all of those kinds of questions regarding spiritual warfare this Sunday. So don't miss that as we tackle that very biblical subject of spiritual warfare. And then lastly, our men's ministry launched their Stepping Up Bible study last Wednesday, but there's still room for more. We had a great turnout, had a lot of men of all ages in there from 19 years old all the way to the 80s. And so love to have any more of you men want to come out. It's not too late. It's still a good place to jump in. And that's both here on campus in person on Wednesday evenings at 6:45. You can also join via Zoom, and that link will be on this email as well. So if you missed last week, that's okay. Come on, it's a great place to be. It's a great fellowship, a great brotherhood of men. Last week we talked about courage and what does it look like to have courage and what is courage. So it's a great start. Toby Ellis is leading it, already doing a great job. So come out for that. It's a lot of fun and very exciting. Well, thanks to all of you, and I want to just say thank you for your continued generosity and giving. Please continue to do so. I mean, we just, as we continue in this unknown of COVID-19, we don't know how long it's going to last, but thank you for your faithfulness, your perseverance, and your generosity in the midst of different and difficult times. God bless you. Have a great week.